everyone, thank you for tuning in. I'm your instructor Joy. Very happy, blessed, happy new year to all of you. Thank you very much for your kind wishes, your continued support, kind words. I feel very much loved and very cared for. Thank you very much. I sincerely hope you had wonderful times, wonderful holidays with your loved ones. Now the new year has started, and I hope you are also giving some attention to your violin playing too. I'd like to share a topic that comes often in my studio. My studio is about half is made of adult violinists, about half is adolescents, teenagers, and young students. And adult students are mixed of people who wanted to study violin as a professional, as a major, but for whatever reason they couldn't do it, they came back, or some complete beginner, completely new violinists, or some people who already are professional violinists and teacher themselves. They want to improve specific techniques, and sometimes I have musicians who are very good in specific instrument, but they want to include violin as one of their instruments as well, and so on. All these wonderful adult violinists, violin students, they ask often this question, namely, am I too old to learn how to play the violin? Should I quit? Am I wasting my time? Things like that. No, I say no, 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 and I have to give them logical explanation because that's how we adults are. We have to understand with reason, with logic. Just giving candy, you're all good. That's not good enough for us. So, I would like to share these stories what I share with my adult students. Sometimes my adult students say, but one of these famous violinists, who I will not say the name, but name start with a letter P, says, "Oh, when you're adult, just don't bother. It's too late." I think that's a little heartbreaking. I wish he did not, or she did not say such words, because in my opinion, learning has no age limit. In fact, one should learn all the time, lifelong. If one wants to get really good, whether it's violin, whether it's whatever the tool or whatever the skill, whatever the knowledge is, one should constantly study and make an improvement and analyze again. Can I do better? Am I re-examining? Am I doing correctly? Am I doing this, testing this, and so on? In my opinion, one should learn lifelong. But more than that, I'll give you my some reasons, and hopefully they will motivate you. Let's admit, it is true that young children seems to learn fast at the beginning, or some we see a lot of these young kids playing all this fancy stuff in YouTube. Very discouraging, isn't it? I understand. I hear you. I feel that way too. And it's not first time that I felt that, and it comes over and over. It is true. The young children have this very soft muscle. They tend to learn things very fast. And they are full time students, so they don't have anything to worry about jobs and they can just study full time. Great, all of that. But we have to understand, even though there's some different muscle, the way we study with a muscle movement, it is true. But what it's such huge difference, whether it's a violin study or any other study, any gaining knowledge or practicing the knowledge with our body, it involves a lot of the maturity of the brain or the involvement, the dedication, the discipline that am I willing to come back over and over day after day, not getting defeated or not getting discouraged and just give up, but come back the next day, come to the practice room, try again and again, but analyzing and trying different things until I achieve that kind of character, that kind of dedication is what it sets you differently than others. That's what makes you great violinist than the others. That's what it is. Whether it's a young child or an adult of 80, 90, 70, 60, 30, whatever years old it is. It's the dedication and the willingness to go through the steps that takes. Some ask, how many hours does it take? It says at minimum of 10,000 hours. I don't have that kind of hours. Do not worry. You have mature brain who you can work efficiently. The young children, however, studies with the quantity of time because their learning of their process, the process of their learning is comes from copying and repeating over and over, copying whatever the model is, and then they get it better. But the mistake sometimes is young violinists do, which when we teach these young students, we have to be careful. Is we have to also switch young violinists into mature violinist study, meaning when they are old enough, when they are teenage, the age group when they can have a little more mature brain or analyze and then can be critical. We have to teach them also how to be like an adult violinist, meaning we don't necessarily just we don't only just repeat what the teacher said, but we analyze ourselves, pinpoint where's the problem, come up with a solution. Would I apply this kind of solution? If that does not work, then try this solution. If not, then try this one. If or the whatever it worked, I don't know how it worked. I observe or we've observed what did I do differently this time that made it work this time, which was not 5 minutes ago. And if you find out whatever it was different, you reproduce and then you create your own solution and so on. That's what adults are good for. Even when we go to grocery shopping, we analyze all the time why this is more expensive than the other, what ingredients does it have, or when we shop for a car or for simple tool of computer mouse, whatever, we analyze all the time. We read the review, we read the content. We have developed a lifestyle of analyzing and then comparing and then reanalyzing, re-examining, and so on. That's great one because that's what sets you apart of the other simple repeating study or practicing. I think it's Einstein who said it. It would be crazy to believe to expect a different result when one repeats the same habits. I think it says a little more than what the word is. From what I understood from that quote of Einstein was, if we want some different result, we should do more than just repeating over and over until it works somehow. When specific thing does not work, we have to change something. Whether we slow down the tempo practicing, or sometimes try different finger whether it works, or just watch myself bowing in front of mirror. See what is it that I do it that makes me not get better. And that's what we adults are better. And that already start musicians who are a little older than 10 years old actually. And we as an instructor, we have to encourage them to change that one. um, so long story short, yes, it's you can do it, you have all the capacity, and no, it's never too late. I hope you can try that one. But it's important for you to practice analyzing and then trying different solutions and write it down and write a practice journal. Make your own pedagogical practicing journal book for your own because everybody has their own way of studying and getting better. And don't lock yourself in practicing room alone, even though our brain can be quite critical and very good at analyzing. We have to understand, we also have to know the whole music, and we're there to enjoy the music. Do go to concert or watch beautiful classical concert on YouTube. Enlarge your musical knowledge, enlarge your musical understanding in general. That will help you finding solutions and make your violin study a little more fun too. I wish you all other player all the best. I am there for you, supporting. Remember, it's not about how early, how you start. It's about the dedication and then working smarter with analyzing and finding actively solution, not always working harder, right? So I wish you all wonderful, happy practicing and play. I wish you a lot of blessed, happy new year. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you again. Bye bye.